Hello, YouTube, world, myself. This is, I guess, the beginning of a video diary, medical vlog of sorts, whatever you want to call it. Daily life of a chronically ill individual. I don't know where to look in this. I don't do videos. I don't do this kind of thing. I don't like my voice. I don't know where to look. I'm a socially anxious, weird individual. Also, I'm reverse videoing this on my phone, and seems like, yeah, I don't know where to look. I don't know where to be. Anyways, so yeah, I thought I would start journaling, a little bit. I've wanted to do this for a while, mostly about just for myself, for my doctors in the future, if they care, need reference at all, about my Ehlers-Danlos Syndrome, my body just falling apart every day. It's hard to chronicle and document your daily life with pain. They ask you, how's your pain today on a scale of 1 to 10? I hate the fucking, sorry, I hate the freaking pain scale thing. You can't measure pain on a scale when you have it every day and it's all over your body. It's just not plausible. It's just not something you can rate. Yeah, I look awful today. It's a busy day. It's been a busy week lately. Yeah, so real quick, I guess, since I don't want this to be long and I have a lot to do right now, just got home with groceries, got to put those away. And I'm new to this, want this to be short. Yeah, so they've changed my meds. They've raised some new meds I've struggled with. I feel all the side effects of medications and none of the benefits. I was on gabapentin for a long time, and that just made me crave sugar. If anything, I feel like it made my pain a little bit worse, and my energy levels were way down. It really messed with my head. I was so depressed. I kept telling the doctor for a couple years, that it really made me depressed. More days I was not taking it than taking it, because the depression, just awful. Mood swings, angry all the time, hungry. I gained like 40 pounds on it. And since being off of it for about a month, at first my neuropathy was really bad, really intense, total loss of feeling in my feet for about a week, where I sprained my ankle. Totally bad. Just from it being numb completely. The neuropathy flared up in the opposite direction coming off of it. It's settled down now. But I've lost 10 pounds. I don't crave sugar all the time. I'm not grumpy. I feel like myself. My head's clear. My depression's like so much better. I don't know, since the opioid crisis, people that actually need chronic pain management, they just throw a bunch of SSRIs and antidepressants at you, which really don't do shit. Sorry, YouTube. Don't do anything for pain at all. I mean, I know the pain receptors are the same, similar parts of the brain as depression and whatever, but it's not the same at all when you have a genetic disorder and your body doesn't work the same as other people's. My bones hurt, my muscles hurt, my nerves hurt. I have pain all over, like a cancer patient would, or a somebody that has had traumatic injuries, like a car accident. Just there's all kinds of different kinds of pain. I don't have time to get into it right now, but yeah, much more complex than just throwing an antidepressant at and calling it good. So struggled with that. And they tried 2 other SSRIs coming off of the gabapentin, and Cymbalta made me have such bad vertigo that I was on the floor. I couldn't get up. And it hit me after a week. And my mom called an ambulance, and the ambulance driver was like, "Oh, it's not that. You're just having a panic attack." I'm like, I know what a panic attack is. This is not a panic attack. Like, I know I can't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe right now. It felt like something was sitting on my chest. But I couldn't, I just felt like I was falling, like everything was moving. And he was like, "It would have hit you the first time you took it." And I'm like, and the other guy was like, because I'm pretty sure it takes a week or 2 for SSRIs to build up in your brain. Like, it's a fact. But whatever, he didn't know what he was talking about, clearly. Because it was definitely that. They took me off that. Then they tried me on, I don't even remember. Brain fog. Spoonie moment. Oh, amitriptyline, which I was actually really hoping for the Cymbalta, because at first it was helping my pain a lot, until the vertigo attacks. But that sucked. So the amitriptyline just made my restless legs horrible, like all day and at night, worse. And I wasn't sleeping good, and it wasn't really doing anything for my pain at all. So that lasted about 2 weeks, and I was like, nah, I'm not even just throwing hat in on this one. And now they've started me on Topamax, which I don't look up side effects for anything anymore. I used to years ago, but it just freaks you out and puts something in your head, and I feel all the side effects anyways, so I don't even need to know what I'm gonna feel. I'll feel it anyways if I'm gonna feel it. So my mom looked it up. I guess it's for migraines. I don't think it's an SSRI. I'm not sure. I don't think it's similar because I haven't had like weird restless leg vertigo stuff. And it's working okay. I don't see a huge increase or decrease in my pain, or an increase in relief. I don't have weird side effects. I do feel like it's helping my chronic fatigue. Feel a bit more energized, and I have been sleeping a bit better. It started me off 25, they raised me to 50. It does make me a little lightheaded, dizzy when I stand up, or when I have been taking the extra dose, a little extra bit. But they also have raised me on my tizanidine, which is a high dose to begin with. I wasn't taking it all the way. But I don't like to feel sleepy all the time. I don't, you don't want to be in pain, but you don't want to be sleeping all day. You don't want to be dependent, because when I have been taking more of it this past week, because I've been in a lot of pain, as I always am. And today I woke up and I was like, you know what, I'm feeling okay. I'm going to try to, not just take, 3 or 4 of them right off the bat, because I can take 16 a day. And I was like, well, I'm just going to, just take a few hours instead of taking it right off in the morning. I'm just going to wait, see how I do. And I had a rebound headache, migraine, instantly all morning. And I've had a bit of a headache from the Topamax, but I think it was as soon as I took the tizanidine, 2 hours later, I felt a lot better. So I don't like being dependent on anything. So that's frustrating, but it does help with some of the pain. My arm, it feels like what I would imagine it would feel like to have a small stroke and never quite recover from that. It's always weak. It's always numbish. It's always in pain, shooting from my neck, down around my rib cage, all the way down my arm. It feels it's just annoying. It's it hurts to drive. I'm just just get out of my way, arm, carry things, open things, use it. It's just frustrating. It's just so annoying to feel it. And I'm right-handed, so it's great, awesome. But, I could be in so much worse condition, you know what I mean? I have all my limbs, I'm alive, I'm breathing, but it's the bane of my existence. Every day I get up and I fight with a stupid arm to, not cause me severe pain and annoyance. And how much medicine do I take to feel good and still function? And just, whatever. I go on and on and on. This is way longer than I wanted it to be. So, I guess the point of today's story is trying to lose the weight I gained from the Gab Benton. I was at 160, down to 149. Yay, under 150. I was around 120, 130 before I gained all that weight. So I would like to be down to 135, 130 this summer. That'd be great. But I get out walking, and I don't know if it's the tizanidine, I believe, because in the past I've experienced this where it loosens up everything nice, so I'm not in extreme pain. But then my joints get extra loose, and they're clicking, clacking, and they're hurting more. So walking, I get walking, it's a 3/4 barely mile walk where I go. And my ankles are just in so much pain, and I'm wearing my braces, and I have a walking stick. And I'm God, I can't, I'm 34. I should be able to walk a quarter mile before I'm oh, I need to sit down. And it took me an hour and a half to walk a 3/4 mile. It's just ridiculous. So, battling my own demons, trying to be a single mom and functioning human, and everything else in between. Find my balance, my purpose in life. And I guess this is just a vent blog, diary of sorts for myself. because it's easier than writing, because writing would hurt my hand, it would take too long, I would lose the notebook, I'd get discouraged, distracted. I can just talk for 10 minutes, post it on the internet, put it on private, get it out, feel better about myself. Maybe it'll motivate me to like shower more, do my hair, look good on camera, whatnot. But yeah, so I've been trying to eat better, sleep better, move around more, without causing myself too much pain the next day. The reason I walked yesterday and today, though, where I shouldn't walk 2 days in a row, is because it's going to rain tomorrow and the next day. And it has been cold out, but it's supposed to warm up soon. That's Maine for you. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Peace and love to everyone. Thanks for listening.